2025's first comic Korean drama is hilarious. Garbage in schools isn't chalk, it's cigarette butts. Students sleep through class, regardless of a new beautiful female teacher. Welcome. Throw coffee on the teacher. The noise wakes the Demon King. Schools are not uncommon, because this is not an ordinary high school, but a vocational high school. Entering here is tantamount to entering a little beast. But there is an exception among these irritable teenagers. That is, Miyoshi students wearing glasses. You mentioned that they are the only 11 students who can listen to classes well. He likes studying very much, but unfortunately he is not born with this material. No matter how hard he tries, how many tutors will his parents hire for him? His grades are always at the bottom, so it is stated that he can only choose to go to the highest level. After all, there are some people in Jigao who study well, but they are forced to give up the college entrance examination because of their poor family circumstances.
Care you cannot want it. Rush out.
The yellow clothes are 173 meters, and someone in the school has formulated a set of challenges with low fighting rankings, and the right to find high-level challenges. There are 170 Shixian who are trying to win over in the people, so there will always be people who are lower than him to fight with him, and they will lose in advance every time. Therefore, he has become the object that everyone in the school can be bullied, stating that he wants to get rid of the status quo when he sees something, so reading is naturally the best way out.
There's a fish in this one.
Hyun is the creator of the fighting rankings. His father is a black old university, and no one in the school dares to offend him. Even the principal is respectful to him, and even awards him the first medal every year. Hyun didn't dare to study before his work. In fact, his grades beforehand were also very good. It was only because his family was poor, and he had a father who drank all day, that he was forced to go to vocational high school. His father didn't want Shixian to go to university, and felt that university was useless. It was better to learn a skill as soon as possible and go out to work. He had to bear the pressure and embarrassment brought by his family, and at the same time, he had to bear the pain and humility brought by school violence. Fortunately, Zaiming finally couldn't stand it anymore. He put on a mask and sprayed it horizontally with a fire extinguisher, successfully rescuing Shixian. Shixian was worried that he would suffer more serious retaliation if he escaped, but Zaiming was not afraid at all, because although he couldn't study well, his force value was at the ceiling level. Zaiming has been practicing martial arts since he was a child, but he doesn't like this major himself, so he has been studying hard. He was shocked by his skills in advance, and on the second day, he sent him his own wrong mathematics pen to record his sensitivity. Who knows that curly hair, who beat the world's suspicion yesterday, actually came to punish him for snatching the wrong notes and setting them on fire, which made Zaiming angry. Curly still wanted to attack him with a burning screwdriver, but Zaiming just stood there calmly and then... The fighting in class made the downstairs feel a shock. Moreover, today was the day when the bachelor came to the school to inspect. The principal was just about to whitewash the class card upstairs when he was kicked down. This incident was about to make a big fuss, but the creator of the incident, Zaiming, did not refuse at all. He apologized for destroying the wrong questions and immortality beforehand, but didn't care about this thing beforehand at the moment. He was moved by Zaiming's persistence and agreed to join Zaiming's reading club. Anyone who tries to challenge him will end in failure, because he only sees learning.
Mom!
Zaiming is a reading Kong mother with off the charts. A few days ago, he killed a family because of a notebook and a rolling cat in his class, which not only attracted the principal, but also attracted the Bachelor of the Education Bureau to see everyone who was unconscious on the ground. He took it for granted that it was done first. The principal wanted to expel Zaiming, but the new female teacher kept helping Zaiming say good things. And Zaiming was an idiot who loved learning. At the beginning, the female teacher had been a tutor for Zaiming for a year, so he knew that he was not the kind of person who loved fighting. Ghost he is.
You're going to give it to me, and he gets it in front of you.
To be honest, there is nothing difficult in the world, but the problem is that this school is occupied by the son of the Black Boss. It is full of people studying seriously, and it is not easy to find it with lanterns. It is stated that he Shixian can only post recruitment courage everywhere, but the bastards in the school who are now famous in the people will hide when they see him, let alone join his reading club.
Occasionally, someone would approach.
It's just to challenge him, but Zaiming can easily deal with this person without even making a move. This scene was seen by the bastards outside, and it quickly spread to the people in the civil book, and miscellaneous people knocking their heads with flower pots, and even beating people into the hospital. Now that the bastards saw saving the country in the Ming dynasty, they couldn't wait for an extra hole underground to let them get into it. Zaiming just wanted to confirm whether these people had a desire to study in their eyes, but unfortunately, all they had was fear. The recruitment time was only 2 weeks left, and Zaiming was worried that the reading club would be disbanded if he couldn't recruit anyone. Knowing that there was a classmate in the vocational high school who had returned from studying in the United States, Zaiming immediately wanted to come forward to win over the other party.
Be cautious.
Put you.
Let him make you.
What does it mean to say that you don't understand the small spectrum? But soon he understood that at night, the teacher took Shixian and Mingge to buy study materials. But after the end, he called the teacher and me, but the teacher never answered, because several people broke into the teacher's house, led by Curly Mao, a gangster who had fought with Zaiming. Because Curly Mao lost the Black Boss's son, Hyun, he sent someone to take him away. Threatened him to deal with the matter as soon as possible. This scene was seen by Xiaopu, so Xiaopu said that Zaiming was not with him, that he was safe from Curly, and he didn't dare to go to Zaiming for revenge. He would only come to the female teacher who was unbound. The teacher was unfortunate at first that they dared to do it, but it was not until his mobile phone was robbed of curly hair, and he approached him with a weapon that he finally realized the threat.
Critical moment.
Xiaobu came to the scene and took away the teacher, but there were many gangsters here this time, and they were quickly caught up and blocked. Xiaopu tried to resist, but he had been injured before. As long as they attacked his left abdomen, he had no strength to fight back. Fortunately, when the thousands of troops were fired, Zaiming, who had been unable to contact the teacher, came over and stated that he had been keeping moving. He should practice double clutching tonight, and this group of people just practiced his hands for him. When the public opinion came, the whole audience fell down, and the gangsters quickly fled the scene. But Xiaobu was still dissatisfied with Zaiming, who couldn't guard the teacher all the time. The reading club he held was challenging the authority of P. Korean, and P. Korean would definitely not let go. Whoever joined the members of the reading club would be unlucky. Can Zaiming really recruit members? Someone sent a message to join the reading club, but it excited the victims. But when he hurried to his wife's class, he found it.